burst and cooldown efficient abilities. 200 damage with a 4-second cooldown for 140 mana. That's still a rank 3 spell, but even at rank 2, like 120 damage every 4 seconds, that is almost the same as, well, a core hero will hit you 3 times in about that same time, and it's going to probably do about 150 damage. So Lightning Storm as a burst is really useful, but there's also the Split Earth, so you got another ability to use for that. Sibe is already meeting up with Eknart here, and Eknart knows that the first creep wave doesn't really give any aggro, so he could just go onto Kaoli. Doesn't want to jump onto him quite yet. They want to get Funix off lane working out really well. There we have the Gyrocopter DK. Mid lane matchup, the Rockets spam is ready to start. And Shitter really is just, well, you can harass a DK, but you can always run away from lane if you get in harm's way, because, well, that's just how a DK works. You end up in trouble, you get ganked or something, you just take a couple of steps backward into your tower, regen for like maybe 5 seconds, and then go back into the lane, so you're fine, especially at the point where he hits a Soul Ring. Soul Ring timing. But Omni Knight, however, a harder lane for him. Has the assistance of the Night Stalker, played by Eknart here in this bot lane, so this Void is not to be slowed down, more to establish the lane for the Omni Knight. CS-wise, DK is already pulling off 6 last hits with 2 denies. Here's got 2 as Mad Kings has already got themselves free. They're still allowing quite many last hits to go through. Timing their deny timers, they just want to get this top lane to push backwards a bit, so Mad Kings, come with me, can establish this lane control. And they're gonna have to wait until they're like level 3. Tsar and Muriel are already dishing out quite a bit of harass. Andre versus Shaturk in the mid lane is not something to be watched at, so we'll leave those 2 guys alone. But I believe most of the action will either be taking place in the top lane with those 2 stuns on the Lesh and the Sand King. If they find a catch onto one of those heroes, it's always going to be a good opportunity to go for, so... Bot lane is going to be another where they're just trading hits. Kaoli and Xibe, they can only jump if they find an opportunity. And they're still relying on sustained damage. But I like the way that LADA has set up their lanes. They were expecting... I mean, London eSports was expecting that they're going to be putting this Wind Ranger in the mid lane. I was also expecting the same. It's probably going to be like that as well. But... Oh, we got the Split Earth. The Wind Rune has been used as well. There's a stun coming in. They do have the healing coming out on Khazar, and Mad Kings might be going down. Kaoli, however, picks up the first blood, and Khazar finally falls to the Caustic Finale. And another right click from Come With Me. Bot lane did take first blood first, and Kaoli gets the heal out from Xibe as well, as the healing salve does get lashed onto him, leaving Xibe a bit less lessened with regeneration. Does have 4 tangos onto himself, so he's alright. But a 2-for-1 score as London eSports now finally take themselves ahead after being 0-5 behind in the first game.
Can't have it.
20-16. This is the CS situation in this mid lane. Muriel. The stuns have got the Split Earth to continue as well. The heal is doing quite a lot of work though. Muriel should be okay. Khazar getting the harass out onto Come With Me. Burrow Strike's going to be up in a second. They might go for turnaround onto Muriel. The Mango's been used as well. The Burrow Strike down, another continuated stun. The Lightning Storm as well, but he does have a Wind Rage up in another second. And Mad Kings, even though they did get the split, oh, they got the Fatal Bonds as well, and they will take both down. How the hell did that latch? That is an insane amount of range that this ability just connected onto both. How the hell did that just happen? Well, balance in all things or something, because that Fatal Bonds just cost the life of both of these heroes. This was really low already. Oh, it might have actually been that he just popped another Shadow Word onto the Sand King instead of the Fatal Bonds, but it definitely looked like the Fatal Bonds was recast. Because it does have a cooldown of 24 seconds and a duration of 25. Oh, Eknard, Funnick looking for Sibe in the bot lane. Both popping their mangoes here for that little jump, but it didn't work out. They're just hoping to get as much harass out as possible. And top lane, more and more action on their way. The power shot will connect onto Come With Me. There's also the fatal bond sticking on Mad Kings, but the Tango heal and the bottle regeneration from the Lesh. Get a lightning storm bouncing onto Muriel, not quite yet. Bottom lane, however, there's the purification already used by Funnick. Just gets stopped by the stun, and it's just enough to get the catch onto Funnick. 6 seconds until his heal is up. And Eknard quickly rotates into this bot lane. They do have Kaoli at their hands, but he does get away. And Muriel has been found by Come With Me and Mad King. So that will be a tie kill. So it's now 3-3. See, the DK ulti has already been popped in this mid lane as well. Gyrocopter sitting at 25 as the DK has already got 35 last hits. Bit of an advantage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
6 minutes has been played so far, but we can see that this mid-rotation is just gonna be enough. I don't even think they even used any abilities back on with me, and Eknard already forced out his Void, allowing the Lesh to TP back to base, but DK wants to go for another round 2 against Eknard, picks up the Arcane Rune as well. That was probably what Eknard was looking for here. Corrupt. But Mad Kings, the bombs is being used by Muriel. No power word has been used quite yet. Power shot. No sentry, however. The sentry is a bit too far away. They can just wait for another power shot and try and catch Mad King. He's even hiding behind the tree line. Yep. One more hit should do. One more power shot is needed. Mad Kings. There's the Burrow Strike and Muriel. Yeah. Not quite on point with this Kazar. Oh, he misses! Oh, that was so close. And at the same time in the mid lane, the cooldown has already been used. And Shaturk will actually go down. They get the stun from the Dragon Tail. And Andre will live to tell the tale. So 2 kills for London eSports. And this is looking like a completely different game than what it was in the game 1. They've really pulled themselves together with a better draft. And banning that Broodmother was really key drafting phase.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Eknard, making a move on to Xebe. Nighttime is still up and running. And he doesn't have the silence leveled up quite yet. You don't want to level it up too hard. There's the time walk and the jump onto him as well. Time walk used that the void, so he cannot regenerate that health back anymore. Ward will scout out Eknard's movements, actually puts a ward down and instantly located. But Eknard with a sentry. Nope. Now we're hoping for a new ward. Just gonna put it down thinking, yep, there's no lane ward for you, not today. And there's another sentry ward on the courier. Meanwhile, Shaturk gets taken down in the mid lane, so London finding the Gyrocopter for a 3rd time in this game. And DK is getting a great start for his matchup here. 7-3. We're now 8 minutes in. And DK leads the net worth. Oh, he won't... Actually, he does get the eyes onto the courier. Very limited vision, however, but there's the Haste Rune. They're looking for Muriel in this mid lane. For them to go. Eknard Smoke's already scouted again by that same... Or actually, they finally got the sentry out. They got the ward. The jungle, Kaoli. Right next to Eknard. 2 heroes coming into the mid lane. Shaturk has now came back. Muriel is there too. But where is the Wind Ranger? Alright, Kazar making his way back to the top lane. Sand King's going for the... what is he going for? Tranquil Boots. Not a single progress towards his Blink Dagger. Not quite yet.
I claim it.
Waiting for something to happen here. Mega LADA. But come with me as well here in this bot lane. Oh, the chrono perfectly landed by Xebe catching 2. Funnick will fall, and it will go for Eknard as well. And what can you do here, little Night Stalker? Try to TP away? Nuh-uh, not given the opportunity for that. 2 heroes killed, and London eSports are keeping up trail. 2,000 net worth lead now. Might even continue peaking because this DK is also running a very good lane towards taking that mid tower. The gyrocopter is now forced to go into the jungle. He is farming some stacks.
Dire's bottom tower
It doesn't even
is
have
under
power trades yet. He's still working on those power trades. And it's almost 10 minutes in. He's 6th on the net worth chart between the Lesh and the Sand King. Tsar is around. Another power shot connecting onto Mad Kings. One thing I have to say is I really like Mad Kings' Sand King. Maybe even more than Muriel's
Dire's middle
Bane.
tower is under attack.
I'll take
Dire's
those.
structures are fortified.
Reason why? It's because he plays really aggressively with that hero. He can make such big, good plays happen that usually normal Sand players don't happen to make. Some like more of a defensive approach and want to be like a playmaker to change around situations. But Mad Kings is more of that guy who just wants to make it by his terms. Like, I'm the guy making the plays here. Fatal Bombs will connect onto 3. The gyrocopter is still farming the camps on the jungle side, but Keoli getting hit, but they do get a stun onto Eknard. They just want to get the tower done. The Split Earth is there as well. The heal from the Warlock, level 2 as it is. The up regen. Eknard doesn't get hit by another Lightning Storm. Good juke around the tree line. Doesn't get slowed again, but the AALT is on its way. Don't get any connection to it, do they? Oh, the reach fire almost latching onto Khazar. That could have been a kill. Fall down. Alright, still farming the jungle side, trying to get this gyrocopter online. Sibe is working on a Mask of Madness in the bot lane, and Mad Kings is waiting to take on Phonic. I can't really kill him, he can just keep on cutting the creep wave. As he is, he's just pulling the creep wave entirely away. Actually doing a little pull here, just wants to farm Phonic, throws out a purification. This is all towards the Blink Dagger for the Sand King. 3 minutes ago, he was just finished with his Tranquil Boot. Now he's 1200 gold. They're looking for Phonic under the tower. That's a lot of movement though, just have the base boot. Oh, he hits down the wrong tree. And he's gonna get body blocked by Mad Kings as well. The Repel's gonna run out now, but Kaoli's there. So there's the Burrow Strike, the Epicenter, the AA Blast. Yeah, more than dead, but Khazar, the tower hitting out to Mad Kings. He goes down. Khazar quickly moves in, finds the last track. This will be another casualty given, and that's actually quite a lot of gold. 433, finishing off a mega kill streak on Come With Me. So little, so to say, money in the bank has now been increased with a little piece of interest. Khazar gonna get caught here. They got the chrono on bike. Sibe, they blasted there, more than enough. They do lose Kaoli, but the call down is coming in as well. They got the golem out as well, and there's the Void. He's being silenced. He doesn't have the opportunity to get the time walk out, but he will be able to jump just in time. Even though they get the DK stun out, also the golem holding them to place. It's the Turk, and he's trying to take down the DK, but he's being chased down by Come With Me and Mad Kings, and he will be eventually falling down, as he will. A double kill will be picked up by the Left Shark, and Phonic trying to get away as well. They will keep the golem alive. They will also keep alive the Omni Knight. They lose so many heroes in this fight. It all started off with just one simple Chronosphere coming out. And still trying to reinitiate after that. Goodbye, Muriel. As quickly as he came to the lane, he died. I think he was dead quicker than when he was actually alive. Eknard is trying to make a move to the backline, but they have a ward placed on the high ground. Quickly drive him away with a cold feet. And this T1 tower will be the second objective taken by London eSports, and they are pulling it back together. Lane is being pushed in by the gyrocopter. Khazar is also working on... Maelstrom's going to be up in 50 gold. DKB is going to be coming up after that. They're definitely going to need these magic immune abilities and items. Probably might even need to build a pipe on one of their heroes. Maybe the Omni Knight's going to be working on that next. We'll see, we'll see. Might even see a good old Radiance being picked up by the Omni Knight. He doesn't have a Midas, so he's farming as fast as he can. 73 last hits in 14 minutes is not bad. 4th on the network chart, a bit ahead of the Sanking and the Lesh. And then is the Gyrocopter. He is so far behind at the moment. And they're going to look for Ekard in the top lane. There's the AA Blast as well, and London find another kill.
You were expecting Sandy Claw?
So as long as this aggression is going to keep on going,
Dire's top tower
London is now looking for another tower in the top lane. So that's the last tier 1 gone. Played this 15 minutes. Nope, Diabolic Edict needed yet.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And, like, I wouldn't even say a remarkable recovery from Game 1.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Because Game 1 was just a plain-out draft. Mega LADA. Gyrocopter, I mean, the Broodmother was just a dreadful hero against Warlock's gonna have his golem up in 6 seconds. Darkness has been popped. Instant reaction from London here. They know something's up here. Eknard going in. Khazar throwing in the Shackle Shot. Doesn't latch onto anything. The Rock is gonna be there as well. And London looking for their opportunity here to move in from the back lines. And they might get the catch here. Sebe does throw the Chrono out. He catches the Omni Knight. Walks back in, but the golem connecting onto Breathe. They've got the Veil Bonds on 4 heroes at the moment. The epicenter coming in from Mad Kings as well. Trying to take down Eknard. But he will finally finish him off. The DK coming in from the back lines as well. And Sebe trying to get away from Khazar. He's still got the Focus Fire. Gets the kill. Might even get the KO. But they want to focus on the DK instead. But 2-for-1 has already been traded away. They get the Burrow Strike onto Khazar, and might get going. The Wind Ranger is trying to get away, but he won't be able to. Or will he actually survive? No, he won't. And Funnick was trying to fight with the Leshrac, but he is also going to get burnt down alive. And that Lightning Storm will finish off the job, and Muriel will be the last hero to fall down. And DK picks up a triple kill, make it an entire team wipe at this point, as the Night Stalker has just respawned. And what a fight indeed. That was the Chronosphere catching to as Funnick walked back into the Chronosphere. 1400 gold, 3.3k XP given away. And London eSports have a 9,000 net worth lead. And XP is also starting to escalate into 7.5k. And London are in good shape. Mega LADA are in recovery mode at this point. The Wind Ranger has the most farm in their team. The Omni Knight now has more than the Gyrocopter, who's been farming and farming and farming. He's had a couple stacks on the bottom side of the map, but he's still only been able to get so many last hits. He's got 88, and DK is coming quickly for Shaturk. And he's gonna get the stun out, the call down, quickly dodged as the haste is about to run out as well. That will kill off the rocket too, but they find Muriel before they went on to the Gyrocopter. A very, very tight situation now for Mega LADA. They don't really have the keys to fight against them because their Golem is a very long cooldown ability. 170 seconds on cooldown. So every time you use it, you need to make sure you win that fight. So we're going to have a small pause here. Not sure what the reason is, but still, the Gyrocopter needs to get back online. Like, Kale even gives a little tip from Macking when they're tipping each other's right now. But yeah, the Gyrocopter is still building a Yasha. Most likely going to go for a Sanjin Yasha. Needs to get a BKB. God damn it. I mean, this guy needs to get his BKB up for any chance for Mega LADA to have a victory in this game. Khazar is getting closer to his, so he is the playmaker for their team at the moment. They need to land a perfect golem as well, and there are so many things that just need to work out for Mega LADA to win a team fight against London eSports. We're very superior at this point. DK is 5-0-10 with a Blink Dagger up and running. Void isn't even the big playmaker in their team. He just, well, playmaker in a way, he just throws out a good Chronosphere. 119. He's got more assists than anyone has kills in their team. Okay, never mind. Lestrax got 10 kills. I'll take my word back for that. And the net worth chart tells it all. There are 4 heroes in the top 5 belonging to London. And I hope we can get this pause soon done with. 22-7 the score, and we get the go sign coming in from Mega LADA, so we'll get the game hopefully underway in just a second. There we go. Let's get back into action. By the looks of it, this might be that we're taking this all the way to Game 3. Everything is still possible. Everything isn't really written anywhere, so we'll see how this develops.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Can't
under
really
attack.
take away anything that happens, but it could possibly go for game 3 at the
Dire's
moment.
middle tower is under attack.
There's just so many things that Mega LADA need to work out, make things happen. They've got TPs coming in. They might look for a chrono here from Xibe. No Shadow Blade up, however. He just wants to farm it up quickly, and they will
Dire's middle
evade this little fight in the bot lane. DK, oh, this is going to be a big catch here. Actually gets the blink out just in time as his ulti runs out. He's got the rocket following up again. And the chase is coming in. Lesh is there. The Void is around as well. Sand King is coming into Kaoli. Might be the easier target. Xibe might look for just another solo Chronosphere. If only he had that Shadow Blade. Look at that jump in the Burrow Strike onto Khazar, but the Golem landing onto 2. They got the A-Blast coming in as well. And how's this fight going to go? The Chrono will connect onto 2. A perfect Chrono by Xibe, catching them both. And they got 2 heroes down. They've only lost the Ancient Apparition. Come with me, trying to take down the Final Shitter. And the Mad Kings just throws in another Burrow Strike into the fight. They've got the Sentry thrown onto the ground. However, Mad Kings just might be able to get away. They got the buyback coming in from the Wind Ranger as well. Mad Kings gets the blink out. Muriel's tanking the hits from Andre, and Xibe gets the job done. Oh boy. 4 plus buyback onto 2 heroes, and London eSports win another team fight. This is looking like the beginning of the end here. London eSports is in very good control of the game at this point. I hope you guys are enjoying the cast, by the way. I'm having a blast at the moment. This is fun. This is a great way to start. I haven't been doing ProDotA Cup for half a year. I think the last time I was doing a cast was in November or December. It's great to be back. Hopefully you guys can still endure with my voice. Me gets the... doesn't actually get the... into the lane. I was wondering for a moment, when is the first Roshan going to be taken? But Xibe and Andre quickly move to the Roche pit. Shouldn't take too long for these 2 guys to finish it off. Wonder if they don't even need to get a medallion on any of their heroes. They've got a tanky DK. They rely mostly on magical damage, so... as mentioned before, where's your peak? Oh my god, Gyrocopter, please just build a BKB. He's going for an Aghanims. Okay, Axe is good. It's another tanky item for him. Gives him also a extra right click. He's got mobility. Axe is going to be very useful for him, but please just build that BKB already. I mean, I believe it's just that if he gets chronoed, he's just going to end up going down, but... I don't know. 3 versus 2 in this bot lane. Mad Kings can come with me. They're both looking for an opportunity to jump in. They get the eyes onto Eknart as well. There's a Dire Ward placed down. He warded. Just in range of the Sentry Ward Phonicus for the TP out. Really interrupt that with a Repel. Khazar, however... Xibe, yep. Look at him go.
You become past tense.
London is pressuring the bot lane in. 21 minutes have been played with a 12k lead that they have. And a smoke coming in from Mega LADA. They're trying to make a little cluster movement into the backlines, trying to find the DK, but you can see Mad King's already channeling his epicenter, catching 2. He might be able to take down 2 heroes. The call down is coming as well. They got the Golem as well. No chrono this fight, but the Gyrocopter is still falling down. 3 heroes gone without the DK. Muriel's going to be going down next, and Eknart is the sole survivor once again. And London eSports managed to clear out everything, even without their Chronosphere this time. They have the Aegis on Xibe, and they're going to keep this push on going. They're going to go for the tier 3 tower. No more tier 2s remain on the map, so they can happily just go here and finish off the job here with these bot racks, but they still got some movements coming in. Eknart gets scouted out as well. Oh, poor Eknart. Another punishment has been assigned, and they will lose another hero. Khazar doesn't get the Shackle Shot connection. Was hoping to catch Kaoli. Could have maybe gotten a solo kill. That wouldn't, if that would have happened. The opportunity this time, however. But that was a good play by Mad Kings coming in from the sidelines. Only realizing that, well, if they focus our DK is strong enough to take a fight of this caliber. Nice jump by Matkings. Good ulti from Kaoli. But a quick turnaround. Eknard getting the jump onto Matkings. The silence is a very tanky SK, but focus fire, the Maelstrom procs. We told about this before, and it works in their favor. Kazar finds a kill. Meanwhile, come with me. They're chasing down Shaturk, and he walks just under the sentry ward. And some with me is gonna go down. Xibe is there. 3 seconds for the Chronosphere. They don't want to give him the opportunity to use it, and will quickly back away. But 2 big kills for Mega LADA. It's not really gonna help them too much, but it's a start. It's something. Something to start off with. DK's got an armlet, going for a BKB up next. Once he has that, he can't get hurt by Gyrocopter's abilities. The Night Stalker won't be able to do anything against him. The Wind Ranger can't shackle him. Does also render him immune to some of the items too. There's too many utility items. The Warlock is fairly poor, as they usually are. Bad for Warlock players in most of the games. They don't get farm if they don't survive team fights. If their team doesn't get kills while they're alive. Positioning is very key. Funix also managed to only build an Aether Lens. He is going for an A on disc. He doesn't really need to be a damage dealer for this game. Eknard has been found. They've got the Diabolic Edit popped already. The stun onto Eknard. Solo kill by Come With Me, maybe? No. Oh. Down to the last millisecond, but even a nanosecond. But Matkings doesn't get the connection from the Burrow Strike. Here from the sounds, Xibe is moving in. And completely undetected. Shaturk's gonna get killed. Muriel's gonna fall. What a Burrow Strike by Matkings once again. But there's the BKB from Kazar. Does latch onto Kaoli. They do take down Funix. However, Matkings might go down. He will, but Kazar getting bashed once. Is he gonna get bashed the second time? They need that lucky bash. They won't get it this time. Xibe with that Aegis. 20 seconds, it's gonna run out. But 3 heroes gone. No buybacks. No Sand King, however. But London eSports do. They want to keep up this push. Diabolic Edict is gonna be up in 6 seconds. And instead of pushing the mid lane, a wise choice here, they rotate towards the top lane, try to finish off at least the tier 3 tower. Gyrocopter is going to be up in 15 seconds. The Golem is available now. The Aegis has popped as well, but they popped the DK ulti. They're all clustered up, doesn't really matter. Good jump onto Kazar, not allowing him to get the Shackle Shot, and there's the Chrono. He caught Muriel as well. A double kill for Xibe. And what is this? Alright, we've got a disconnect, we've got a GG call. Ladies and gents, we're going to game number 3.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Radiant victory.
What a game. What a game indeed. London eSports pulling themselves together.